From the Tennessee Valley Weather Center, this is your weather tonight.
The sky is staying mostly clear as we head into the overnight hours. That allows us to cool efficiently with the dry air in place. Winds also slacking off a little bit as we head toward daybreak. So we're going to get down to the upper 50s for morning lows, then warming back into the upper 70s and lower 80s for daytime highs as we head into our Thursday afternoon. Here's Futurecast. Still some breezy north winds here from the pressure gradient, partially related to what was once Hurricane Idalia, but that will be slacking off after midnight back into the 5 to 10 mile per hour range. Now, I do think Futurecast is overdoing the radiation and cooling a bit as we head into the morning. I don't expect low to mid 50s. It often overdoes this as we get into the cooler months, but I do expect upper 50s for morning lows as we get into the early morning hours, back into the upper 70s and the lower 80s into the afternoon, and then falling back through the 70s into the 60s. Once again, overnight Thursday night, likely to reach the upper 50s, lower 60s for morning lows there as well. And then we start to change the pattern a little bit Friday into the weekend. Our frontal boundary here weakens, but does lift back northward, and with high pressure off to the east by Friday and more of a southerly flow here, we do have returning moisture. So a few isolated showers and thunderstorms possible on Friday and the Friday evening. No widespread rain expected. And then a continued southeasterly flow into the weekend. So warming temperatures around here. And I think by early next week, especially by Labor Day and beyond, we're getting back into the lower 90s. So lower 80s, if not upper 70s in a few spots for our Thursday morning. Warming through Friday and the weekend. And by Labor Day on Monday, we're back to 90 and into the lower 90s for a large part of next week. We are still watching the tropics. We had what was once Hurricane Idalia making landfall earlier today in the Florida Big Bend. That's weakened down to a tropical storm. It's moving through the Carolinas and will be moving away from the United States over the next 48 hours. Hurricane Franklin also moving away. So once these two move out, no more threats to the United States for at least the next 5 to 7 days. We'll watch it carefully for you, though. We are headed closer to the heart of the Atlantic hurricane season. The peak happens on September 10th, so far from over with hurricane season. Morning lows here in the upper 50s with mostly clear skies, warming into the upper 70s and the lower 80s by the afternoon. Mostly sunny, a lighter northeast wind of 5 to 10 miles per hour, a few isolated showers and thunderstorms on our Friday, and then partly cloudy and mostly sunny over the weekend, highs in the upper 80s. Labor Day looks fine, especially by Labor Day standards, near 90 degrees. But we expect that this time of year, partly cloudy skies, no rain chances, and staying partly cloudy and mostly sunny going through the middle of next week with daytime highs into the lower 90s as we make our way through the first full week of September. There's the look your latest 7-day forecast. Kelly Rossins in the Weather Center tomorrow morning with another check of your local weather.